Hi everyone. I want to talk about understanding utilitarian values in today's news. Ethics is action. I want to let everybody know that how we use ethics is how we make better decisions. Don't even worry about it because ethics is just basically a fancy word for saying how do you figure out what's right and what's wrong. There are many types of utilitarianism values, but one ethic is utilitarianism. It's about making the best choice for the most people and that causes the least harm to individuals as a whole or a group. It's kind of me asking, like, what can I do to make something better for a group of people? So, like, if I was working at a hospital or if I were working in the government, right, the first thing that I would want to put in my head is how can we help this large, massive group of people the best way possible, but the least harm in a way. However, I do want to say that in this transition, people lose their jobs. They can't feed their families. They lose their homes. All kinds of things happen. But what I want to speak about is utilitarianism. Like I said, it helps the most people. But I would like to explain to you how the government is working on new laws to create for us, like, as an example, climate change. Al Gore back in the day used to talk about climate change and what we needed to do to start like 20 years ago. And we have been taking a go green effect, but the world is still toxic. It still smells good, but we still have to work on pollution, okay? So the government's purpose is, or one of their plans was to reduce like carbon dioxide, right? And in the emissions of cars. However, there's a problem there. How many Americans are driving cars, right? How many cars are there that have been from the 1950s, 1960s, all the way up to 2025 that are being made today in the efficiency of being able to make sure that the pollution does not kill the people, the masses, and that it does not harm a group of people if it's in a particular area or the world as a whole. Here's the problem about our planet getting hotter with the pollution is that it hurts the animals, it hurts plants, it also hurts people. I myself, I am growing outside. I'm growing some plants, right? And because of the pollution, I can see if they grow faster. These particular plants right here actually started to kick off really well because I actually started them out in a very clean environment. So I started to get some sprouts and some sparks out of it. And I can tell that when it's in a polluted environment, it takes longer for the actual plant to root. And I will also show you that too as well. Now, let's think about it on a utilitarian value. And I ask you, what would help the most people in the long run? And what type of actions can we take, right, to be able to protect the plants, the planet, the plants, the people, the animals, everything. As we spoke about this in our class over the past weeks, about the values and how it affects all of us that are alive, okay, that are breathing, it definitely affects us. We definitely want to protect the kids. We want to protect our grandparents. We also stop bad things like floods if we are able to come together as a group, right? If we come together as a group and we work together, right, for the common cause to fix an issue, right, that again helps more than it harms, okay? Also, that brings with food shortages, things of that nature, even with the government. So think of a sunny earth, a beautiful earth, right? Think of a family actually planting a tree on one end, okay, of the world. But then on the opposite end of the world, think of, let me say, perfect example. I met a guy that was from Guyana, and he had people that did gold mining, okay, right, gold mining. So if you think about it, you can think his perspective of it was, we have so much gold, we eat, we party, we sell it back. But then there are some people that are coal mining in different areas, in different parts of the world, not America like that, but in different parts of the world, that they're going down so deep that their life is totally different. And guess what? Them going down, you would hope that the company, right, will put into place things that will help them to be able to mine better than not doing anything, and then people going out just off of not just the love, but just off of what they know, right? And many people die, right? So how can we create something, a system rather, that could be able to help others be able to mine on that side, and it not hurt a group of people, okay? Or not hurt a whole bunch of group of people, right? Not to say that you want one person to die versus 50, right? But if you can save 50 people from dying and only one person dies from it, from this system, then that's a win-win, okay? I also want to say that utilitarian means thinking about how to balance your choices and making the right decisions, how we can save lives and protect nature and find ways to support everyone, which is basically what I'm saying. I just want to say this, is that next time that you hear about something in the news, think about it as a utilitarian and ask yourself, how can this help the most people and do the least harm, right? In a simple way, how can we make the world a better place? Hold on one second. I know I'm 6 minutes long. I know, but let me show you my plan. These are 2 of 14 plants that I'm actually planting. So not only just in the government, but also in real life, right? In real life.